Hi everybody, I'm Mrs. Insane Witch and welcome to another Gems of War video. This is the PvP video, so let's jump in PvP. This is week 7 of Season of Honor. I play on PC Mobile, don't forget. Your restrictions can and may be different. So let's start and go and see what restrictions we have this week. So Aidania with green. And hourglass gems. Salt wild with purple and stun gems, and get on with blue and dragon gems. So these are the colors that we have this week. And then we have Bay of Stars with the restriction elf and mana potion gems. Yay. Winter's Reach with wargear and giant gems. Then we have Ancient Kent with Elemental and Uber Doomskull gems. And on the bottom we have Maraji Expanse with Human and Wish gems. Summer Isle we have Mystic and Entangled gems. And on Broken Lands we have Rogue with Stun gems also. So let's jump and show you some teams. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 new teams to show you, of course, for different immortals. And we are going to start with Immortal Zakariel on Aidania green. So let's go. Don't forget, every team will be in the description. Regular teams, immortal teams, and the ones that are new, say new in front. Okay, was this where I wanted to come? Yeah, Aidania green. So first team for Immortal Zakariel. My Immortal Zakariel already has the 3 traits. So on this one, of course, we have Immortal Zakariel. Then we have Essence of Evil to do all the bad things with the class Archer, Queen Beatrix, and Leprechaun to mana generate. So this is the low level team. Let's jump into battle. And while it's loading, I'm gonna grab the other team code and copy. Okay, we can do yellows here and the next turn on blues, and then we can explode the board with Leprechaun. Oh, I saw it, the red match there. I saw it after I clicked. That's me, that's how I play. I never see nothing. Okay, so let's cast Immortal Zakariel. I don't like Immortal Zakariel that much. Not my favorite, no. Let's cast Essence of Evil on Kui, since we cannot attack Immortal Zakariel with it, with Essence of Evil. So let's cast Leprechaun again, see if we can get some mana on Queen Bee, and cast Queen Bee. And cast Zakariel again. So this is the low level one. And now let's go eye level and paste. And for this one, of course, we have Immortal Zakariel. We have Wand of Stars for the Wondrous Things with the class Archer again. We have Midwinter Lycan, and we have Leprechaun to mana generate also. So let's jump into battle. Okay. And let's cast Leprechaun to mana generate as usual. And when we can, we are going to cast Wand of Stars to explode the board a bit more. Hope for an extra turn, but no luck there. Okay. And this is not going very well. Well, oh well. Let's do yellows. Extra turn on skulls, extra turn on greens. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm dead. Let's do greens again. Bye bye. This fight did not go very well. Let's try again. Against the dragon with the big chicken legs. It's even better. Woo! Okay. Extra turn on reds. Nothing more. Explode the board with leprechaun. Explode the board with wand on the umbral stars, because we have more yellows and purples on the board than anything else. Extra turn on greens, another one there. And let's cast Midwinter Lycan. Cast Immortal Zakariel. And cast Wand of Stars again. Wait, look at the board first. No, I'm gonna explode with leprechaun first. And now cast with Wand of Stars on the elemental stars for the cleanse. For cleansing, and cast Midwinter Lycan again. And try to finish with Zakariel. Okay. Yeah, my opinion is the same. I don't like Immortal Zakariel that much. I think we have better Immortals. Okay, so next is one new team for Immortal Dracon. So let's jump in Salt Wild with purple. Don't even know if it is high level or low level. Let me check. I think what? Let me see what happened. Okay, I see what was wrong. I pasted the team on the wrong restriction. So I'm gonna show you the team anyway and do it on Central Spire, because this is a new team for Immortal Dracon, but it is for the restriction green in Salt Wild, and we do not have green today. And I pasted the team code on purple. Okay, so let's use it here, no problem. I'll show you the team anyway, and then I will put there on the description that it is new, but for the restriction green. Okay, so we have Maelstrom Dagona, so green. It also works on blue. No, because of leprechaun. And Immortal Water. I'm so sorry, guys, but oh my god, woman, what are you doing? I'm sorry. Again, I'm sorry. The team is not for Immortal Dracon, it's for Immortal Terra, but for the restriction green, yeah. So, my bad. So we have Maelstrom Dagona. Then we have Wand of Stars for the Wondrous Things with the class Archer, Immortal Terra, and Leprechaun to mana generate. So let's jump into battle, and now it is Immortal Terra, new team for Immortal Terra, just not for the restriction purple that we have this week. It's for the restriction green. Extra turn on browns. And then we can cast Maelstrom Dagona on Takshaka. Cast one for the Wondrous Things. cast Maelstrom again there and cast Immortal Terra on bronze. On bronze. And then we can cast Maelstrom Diagonal again. Cast Wand. And Maelstrom again. So this was the new team that I had to show you for Immortal Terra in Salt Wild, but for the restriction green. Don't worry guys, I will post it when green comes around in Salt Wild again. Oh man. Then we have blue, one new team for Immortal Abaddon. And let's go blue, get on with the restriction blue. And for this one we have Wand of Stars, of course, for the wondrous things, with the class Elementalist, one Takshaka, one Immortal Abaddon, and another Takshaka. So let's jump into battle. And extra turn on browns and extra turn on greens. Cast Wand of Stars for the wondrous things. Cast it again on Umbral Stars this time. And then cast one Takshaka. And cast Immortal Abaddon. No, do the extra turn on blues and cast another Takshaka. And next we have Immortal Leo. So I am going to show you the teams. No promises that the fight will go okay, because my Immortal Leo does not have any traits, but I am going to show you the teams anyway, just in case you guys have. So copy, and we are going to Bay of Stars Elf. As usual, I do not advise you to use the teams when your Immortals don't have at least the second trait active. Mine has none, but I'm going to show you the teams anyway. So we have Wand of Stars. Oh, okay. I wanted to show the other one first. Which one did I copy? 1, 4, 2, 6. Okay. Let's try this one. See if this is the low level one, probably. Manage and paste. Yes. So we have Star Locket here. Destroys gems in an X shape. Bless a random ally for every yellow gem destroyed. We are using the class Elementalist. Then of course we have Immortal Leo, deals a number of true damage to 5 random enemies. If used in Bay of Stars, deals double damage and destroys gems in an X shape also. Traits: reduce damage from spells by 25%, which I don't have. Immune to all status effects, devour, mana drain, transform, lycanthropy, and little damage, again. The same as the first one, I don't have. And on the last trait, 50% chance to create an Umbral Star when my turn begins. So if you have your, at least the second trait, first and second are essential. And then we have the Spider Throne, convert all brown gems to web gems, and starts battle with full mana on the third trait. And we have Daughter of Yasmin, convert red gems to green and conjure a leaf storm, and starts battle with full mana also on the third trait. So let's jump into battle. let me just rearrange a thing here and paste you now. Okay. Okay, so we want brown to web. Do we have brown to web? No. And then we have red to green. Do we have red to green? Some. So let's do that. It's not an extra turn, but it's something. And brown to purple. Yeah, and we don't have brown to purple, so let's do purples and yellows. And let's cast Star Locket, explode in a next shape, and brown. We have some, so let's do that. And then cast Immortal Leo and explode in the next shape. And now brown. No, we do not have alignment there, so let's do greens down here. And extra turn on greens there. Cast Immortal Leo, explodes in the next shape. And I want to explode this, so let's do it like this. And we are done. So next team for Immortal Leo. And continue. Okay, and let's paste it. And now it is the high level team. So Wand of Stars for the wondrous things with the class Elementalist. Oh my god, did I say the class? It was Elementalist, yeah. And then we have Immortal Leo. We have Daughter of Yasmin. Red gems to green and conjure a leaf storm. And then we have Arachnian Weaver. Web all enemies, deal a number of true damage to the last two enemies. If an enemy dies, explode 15 gems. 4 traits cannot be targeted by spells unless there are no other targets. Immune to all status effects, devour lycanthropy and mana burn. And 75% chance to summon a web spinner when an enemy dies. So a 75% chance to summon if we have a spot open. Let's jump into battle. And we are frozen on green and yellow. Okay, and you do red to green. Well, okay, let's do skulls. What's the point, woman? You are frozen. Let's do blues. I would, yeah, we don't have cleanse unless we cast Wand of Stars. So I was hoping for the troop to cleanse herself, but no. So let's cast Arachnian Weaver, Web, and then cast Immortal Leo and here to explode those mana potion gems. Do some browns. Extra turn on skulls. And Immortal Leo again, and there you go. Okay. So these are the new teams for Immortal Leo in Bay of Stars Elf. No, not new, they are the first teams that I have for Immortal Leo. Okay, next we are going to Winter's Reach with the restriction War Gear. And for this one, all the Immortal teams are new. Because I never showed any for this restriction in Winter's Reach. I know that the restriction is not new because I remember we having it there. I just did not do videos that day, I think. So first team for Immortal Glacia. And on this one we have Banejaw. Banejaw deals a number of damage with a 50% chance to hit the wrong enemy. If the enemy uses purple, deals triple damage. If the enemy dies, creates 8 skulls. Traits: become enraged when an enemy dies. Deals double skull damage versus purple enemies. And immune to poison, disease, lycanthropy, and dead mark. Of course, we have Essence of Evil to do all the bad things with the class Elementalist. Immortal Glacia with the 3 important traits. And Inari, convert green gems to spirit gems and starts battle with full mana on the 3rd trait. Let's jump into battle. Ooh, 3 teams for Immortal Glacia. Okay. Okay, so let's do purples. Yeah, purples. Blues. And let's cast Banejaw on the hero. I don't care. Green to spirit. Extra turn there on purples. And cast Immortal Glacia. Now, another team. Let's go here. And paste. And on this one we have the Ruby Macaque weapon with the class Elementalist, Immortal Glacia, Inari, and Phoenix. Or summon. Okay. Deals damage or summon. And 3rd trait is bless and enchant a random ally when I match 3 or more gems on the 3rd trait. Okay. Let's jump into battle. And one more. Can you copy that right, please? Okay, so green to spirit. Do we have green to blue? No. So let's do the extra turn on browns. Let's do skulls. And green to blue. No. Extra turn on greens there. Cast a Ruby Macaque. And cast Immortal Glacia. And we are done. Next one, still for Immortal Glacia. And this one we are using Wand of Stars with the class Elementalist. Immortal Glacia, of course. Dragonite Amira. Dragonite. Dragonite Amira deals a number of true damage to the last 2 enemies, boosted by red dragon gems. Barrier myself. 4 traits: allied knight, gain 2 life, reduce damage from skulls by 50%, and 35% chance to convert a red gem to a red dragon gem when my turn begins. And then we have Scurvy Sea Dog. Transform all green gems to blue and give a number of gold. 3rd trait starts battle with full mana. Very useful. So let's jump into battle. And do all green to blue. We can do that. Yes, we can. We were not frozen on blue. And cast Wand of Stars now. And why not an extra turn on skulls and another one. And then cast Immortal Glacia. And we can cast Dragonite Mirror too. And cast Wand. And Immortal Glacia again. Okay, now we are going to the first team for Immortal Gemini. And let's go. Immortal Gemini now. And for this one we have Reflection of Good. Grant a random status effect to an ally and then explode 30 gems of their mana color. We are using the class Elementalist, of course Immortal Gemini, with the first 3 traits. Then we have the Foxfire King. Choose one, deal a number of true damage to all enemies, or deal a number of true damage to the weakest enemy boosted by red gems and spirit gems. Those are not important. Second trait, starts battle with 25% mana and 50% chance to inflict Fairy Fire on a random enemy when matching red gems, which is very useful. And then we have Ancestor Brodir. Create 8 blue gems and 8 green gems, and then summon 1 to 3 random more green wood troops. So we have summon if we need. And for traits, Allied Warrior, gain 2 life, immune to poison, disease, lycanthropy, and dead mark, and starts battle with 50% mana, which is very helpful also. And let's jump into battle. Okay, look at the board. Let's do purples. Continue to do purples. Extra turn on skulls. And wait to cast Reflection of God. Let's cast Immortal Gemini first. Then we can cast Reflection of Good on Immortal Gemini. And what do we want to do now? Let's see. Let's cast the Foxfire King on the true damage side and create some gems, try to get some mana, and cast Immortal Gemini again. Now the next team for Immortal Gemini is, of course, Wand of Stars for the wondrous things, with the class Elementalist, Immortal Gemini, Aguara. Choose one, give 8 mana to all allies and barrier them, or give a number to all skills on all other allies. So that, I think that's what we want. For traits, starts battle with 25% mana, 20% chance to dodge skull damage, and create 1 spirit gem when my turn begins. And of course we have Inari, convert green gems to spirit gems, starts battle with full mana on the third trait. Let's jump into battle. And next one will be, okay. Okay, so let's do purples here. That did not go so well. Extra turn on reds. You do green to spirit, we do not have alignment for that, so let's do skulls. We were entangled, okay, no worries. And cast one extra turn there first, and now cast Wand of Stars on the cleansing side. Cast Immortal Gemini. Do the extra turn on blues. Stop doing behind my back. You play better, you can play. Okay, so let's cast Inari. Do blues. And then do browns and some purples. And we are frozen on purples. Oh, you could do the papa. And cast Immortal Gemini. Really? Okay. Extra turn on blues. We can do green to spirit gems. We have an extra turn there. Another one here. And cast Immortal Gemini again. And we are done. Okay, so did I show you all the teams already? Didn't I skip anyone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah. Okay, so now we are going for the 2 new teams I have for Immortal Oifer, and these are the last teams that are new for this week. Okay, copy that one please. So Immortal Oifer in Ancient Cat with Elemental. And for the first team we have Essence of Evil to do all the bad things with the class Elementalist. Of course Immortal Oifer. And we have 2 Amber Claw. Explode the row. Deal a number of true damage to the first 2 enemies, boosted by elemental stars. For traits damage. Reduce damage from skulls by 20%, immunity to burning and fairy fire, and convert a purple gem to an elemental star when my turn begins. So we have 2 Amber Claws. Oh my god, sorry, I got a hiccup. Let's jump into battle, and let me copy the other team code. Come on. Copy. Okay, what we want to do right now is greens. And explode Essence of Evil and cast it on the hero, because I think no, it is not immune. I thought it was immune. Okay. Sentinel is not immune to silence. My bad. Don't want to do skulls, so let's do reds. I kinda wanted to take care of the Sentinel before, but okay, let's cast Immortal Oifer. And do some more skulls. Cast Essence of Evil on the Sentinel. And then cast Immortal Oifer again on purples. And some more skulls. Oh, my bad. And we can cast Amber Claw. Select a gem, any gem. And we are done. I'm just showing you the teams. Don't play like I do, because sometimes when I say sometimes, it's all the time. I always make a mess. I'm always messing up. So last team. Oh my god. Yeah, this is the team. Although I don't have the dragon with the big chicken legs, we can use Stellari. So you can either use Wand of Stars with Immortal Oifer, Crimson Terax, and the Maraji Queen, If you don't have Chrysantherax, you can use Stellaris. Stella with 3 L's? No, only 2. What are you doing? Why can't I use Stella? Because I'm stupid. Okay, guys, my bad. Not Stella. So forget about Stella. You can use any other dragon that is elemental, because it is lock elemental. So let's look. Let's, I don't know. Clear filter, apply. Let's put base rarity. Okay. Amarok? It's not a dragon. I really don't know what to use him. I'm looking. Okay, we can use Gladius, Archdruid Blackwood, and Narcitus, Midwinter Lycan, oh my god, Orchidius, Oricea. We have a selection that we can use. So which one is the best? Archdruid Blackwood. So this is the one I am going to use. But yeah, you cannot use if you don't have Chrysantherax, whatever this name is. But you can use any dragon that you have. I'm going to use Archdruid Blackwood. Let me. This is not a dragon, but it's elemental. So as long as it is elemental, let me copy the team code and put it here so I don't forget. Okay, and let's do the last fight for today, or for this video in this case. So Archdruid Blackwood deals a number of true damage to all enemies boosted by entangled gems and then disease them all. For traits, 25% to chance to summon a dryad undead. Immune to all status effects, devour, lycanthropy, and mana burn, and create 2 entangled gems when my turn begins. And then we have the Maraji Queen. Convert. Curse all enemies, convert all green gems to doom skulls, but it's here because the most important thing is elemental. All elemental allies start with 50% mana on the 3rd tray, so that's mostly why she is here, the Maraji Queen. And of course, Wand of Stars for the wondrous things, class Elementalist, and Immortal Oifer. So let's jump into battle. So everything will be in the description. Regular teams, high level, low level, immortals, everything is there. The ones that are new, say new in front, alongside with the ones that I mess up too. Oh my god. And okay, let me look at the board first. Okay, we can cast Immortal Oifer on purples, and then extra turn on browns. Green to Doomskull. We have something. So let's do. No, let's cast Archdruid Blackwood. Yeah, Blackwood. Let's cast now the Maraji Queen for more scullies, and then cast Immortal Oifer again, and we are done. And that's it. Let me check. No more new teams. No, I think that's enough for today because I already do a lot of mess ups. Okay guys, so these are the current restrictions for the week. So week 7 of Season of Honor. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening to all my shenanigans, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.